Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Asdida. Today I'm going to present my reflection on the learning experience in Proyek Kepemimpinan course. So in this section there are several points. The first is review of learning experience. The second is reflection on learning experience. The third is analysis of learning artifacts, and the last is reflection result in the form of meaningful learning. The first is review of learning experience. What learning experience is useful and interesting? So for me, all of the chapters are useful and interesting because from chapter 1 it is orientation. There is understanding the role of a professional teacher and observing the environment to identify real world problems. And from chapter 2 it is planning. There is designing project solution based on identified problems, organizing plans, defining roles, and creating a proposal. From chapter 3, it is implementation. There is carrying out the project as planned while monitoring the process and evaluating the outcomes. And the last chapter, it is reporting. There is compiling a final report and effectively presenting in the project result to the public. The second is reflection on learning experience. So in this chapter 1, it is orientation. There are two parts, and then the first part there are 3 tasks that we have to do, and then also in part 2 also there are 2 tasks that we have to do. So in part 1 there is tugas 1 or task 1. It is students develop a professional vision as future teachers by reflecting on their identity and role through the perspective taking approach. Next, task 2, it is discuss how to identify the challenges faced by teachers and the strengths needed to overcome them, using a fishbone diagram as a tool to clearly and simply visualize the relationship between problems and solutions. And the last task is a personal reflection on the role of a professional teacher based on the vision, challenges, and strengths explored in task 1 and task 2. And then next is part 2, it is service learning kepada komunitas di masyarakat. There are 2 tasks. It is in the first task is it discuss identifying problems in the surrounding environment using 5D bagian method to design a leadership project. It is define, discover, dream, design, and deliver. Next is task 2. It discusses how to plan and carry out a leadership project starting from a problem in the surrounding environment, then outlining the steps based on the result and result in the form of a quiz. Next is analysis of learning artifacts. I choose task 1, and then in task 1 there is question, and it is who am I as a teacher. So in the beginning it is explore who am I, how has my identity developed. So I answer my life in my family, and then my study also, and then my background also. And then next is it's about connect. It is I'm connected to, and who else and what else am I connected to. So I answer I connected to the students, parents, and other teacher, and etc. And then next is identify. It is about if I wanted others to know who I am, what would identify me? Do we have more than one identify? make study, make a good environment in the learning process. And then after that, next is belong. So it's about where do I think I belong? Do I have a sense of belonging to more than one group, more than one place? So I answer my environment that I live, and then also I want to work in the good school, and then also support collaborative and support the teacher and students to grow up together. And the last is reflection. It's about consider how you have become who you are, where you belong, and what that can mean in our changing world. So this is I write, I answer. I want to be a good teacher, professional teacher, and then also my experience when I help my sister and brother to teach to learn English, and then also I write my vision also. Okay. And the last is reflection, result in the form of meaningful learning. If I teach or discuss this topic, considering the principle of meaningful learning that are student-centered, what change should I make? So, I would guide students to explore their personal experience and identify the challenges around them. After that, formulate a vision based on their own aspiration, so they feel a sense of meaning and direction in the learning process.